free matches akese ba so enu ane de beba so ene na ma real transfers nim na me de updates ni details ne kakra etimi e de aba kenenra e wo UEFA Nations League semi-final Germany lose 2-1 against Portugal one nation so mu koshia Germany a omo bre ansana ometimi ahye Germany national team no enti ade kronti enra ma Portugal for any jeni say the last time a Portugal ahye German national team way back 2000 abra papa e friend say Sergio Conceição ebo hat-trick editi a Germany after 25 years after Portugal for etimi ahye German national team no enti omo show mo after 25 years na almost say qualified to UEFA Nations League final no e ka hu bi na ma Portugal for enra no mani age bebree by game na ye witness say no na e so clear say na Portugal for no e better esen German national team Portugal e show character and omu show omu ma quality no eso so deadie so difference and what Germany any Portugal mu ano e character and quality because quality and team friends say Portugal e possess no na wo suru bebree Ken the first 45 minutes there, not Germany for slight advantage, you know. Na first half in Germany for no a little bit better than Portugal national team, you know. So what I care Portugal national team nenra papa on your friend say Roberto Martinez, decided say Obama João Neves abo as a right back. And to Portugal finfin on the Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, and a Ruben Neves, and a chassis won finfin. Germany for whom some may food no much as some person will take control. So Leroy Sané Florent Wirtz e drop deep kakra e be ka Abrante fence Goretzka mu won finfin ho and almost as so mu dominating in the midfield. E kan hu be na first half. Ye hu say Germany take control kakra in terms of build up no mo ye better in terms of progression no mo ye better. So first half ne na hu say Germany for inside the Portugal for so kakra. By second half no Roberto Martinez a substitution be say Sanioma bebree. Edema Portugal national team no bringing in Abrante friends and Nelson Semedo a natural right back or the Beshemu no a Boama Portugal for any that stability or that area at the time we introduce Vitinha e won finfin ho e the control by or the pass nearby or the movement nearby so Vitinha be share Portugal national team in the second half no you will say Portugal e control game ne better omu kra ball no mu control better omu nkra ball no mu control ball ne better omu movement asha say aye quick omu timi attack omu asha say omu create chances so Vitinha e dey control any total dominance no e ben finfin o de ma Portugal ana Francesco Conceição e the individual brilliance ne by check go na Abrante ne share so second half na nkasa no the substitution of Portugal national team no e boa manioma bebree sign first half Portugal nya big chance onya just 4 attempts but in the second half obenya 13 attempts 4 big chances and ultimate chef 2 goals no so to me second half no unnecessary bibia dem Portugal by Ken Abrante a your friend say Ronaldo was yes next 937 goals in the football career aka 63 goals not the 1000 and you most likely say Ronaldo ba achieve this record we 63 goals Ronaldo at the age of 40 years 1000 goals no and you most likely so ba achieve so obo be 2 years kan ho a obetima say 63 goals no by nipa ba ko ken yem bo na baso Abrante friend say Nuno Mendes ken Abrante ne form no wom this season anu eden Nuno Mendes no osase as an attacking midfielder na onye defender ana echi omo convert ne be left back yemu left backs bi ho a omo no defensively omo very solid shobi to say Ashley Cole na ho den pa ye so be defender ofo bi to say Marcelo as a left back or join attacker na ho den wo ho than defending by Nuno Mendes ne de no ya attack a oteke ye defend or take or you be otimi invert otimi overlap otimi underlap oje ball na hwe ne ball carries hwe kwan of so opposite threat e offensive third oje ball no dey kwa hwe movement hwe sa movement a oni Bruno Fernandes ya go ne baye na nim say Nuno Mendes say oje ball no oye na adwen san kokko shooti ohwa no hu senior man Ronaldo so turn or say ene ma senior man nse go and on pass a ball on the come Ronaldo to be honest with you Portugal Nuno Mendes that guy no this season ye can left back some more from pa who yi top 2 a wanya one obey 2 Portugal qualify omo try ne between Spain and France why and be qualify for final attention nebe wo Dembele ene Lamine Yamal players me no omo da wachi because of Ballon d'Or issue ni nyina by kin anytime be at Spain any France be she biano rivalry ni wo ho e hyase 1922
yeah
so Spain and France be she bi omo sa rivalry and fa ho ni the whole form e you omo matches e den so be predict. That's the reason why 37 games between these two sides. France winning mu 13, Spain winning mu 17 and mu 7 about draw. Okay. The last time Omusiano Spain show mu 2-1. And to say okay obi a war form in terms of the war throw currently the Spanish national team we European champions. Name ken and match no e den so be predict because form na say France for boys na so swap picking no untimi underrated France national team no. Spain for the be crab ball no. Spain for the be pass bebree. Spain for the be control ball because of almost style. Anyhow omo ball ni sitie. Spain Papa Fense Luis de la Fuente or tactical flexibility and a positional flexibility. So anytime be a Spain under Luis de la Fuente ebesia Cambiano. Ne right back aye Pedro Porro and a branch Fense Kukureya over the left back no. Omo timi move back inside in the midfield. Now allow Pedri and Fabian Ruiz say onbetima serge forward kakra. So anytime biano Spain for person omunya numbers in the midfield, no mu control finfin edit your opponent bia. So the first thing about the Spanish national team, say omo open numbers in the midfield, numbers omo be control game no. At the same time, ombenya numbers will position 10. So Spain for be control game no won finfin ho. That's how omo tie. Eto dem impokra na Kukureya. Any brand friend say Pedro Porro no, ebe join the attack no. Now Oma make sure say Lamine Yamal and Nico Williams akati inside. So Spain for no ebe try say ye control game no, yen control finfin ho, offensive third yen numbers na be call the amomo. By Ken France for ball no, omo nhwe say ye bebo passing football. Ye bebo champagne football. France ball ni direct because omo runners e wo many ho. Mbappe e runner, Doué e runner, Dembele e runner. Michael Olise a runner. Omo midfielders no me mechanical midfielders. Abrante e friend say Koni ene Adran Rabiot. Omo mbeje ball na do omo ti say Pedri. Omo je ball na no. Omo hwe player all running. Enti game back a two teams ni nyale ke no attack na no ehye.
Well,
France attack na no ehye. Spain attack na no ehye. So eba sa na individual brilliance no and be ye adwuma. Why na be hye say Lamine Yamal na be gi ni din, Dembele na be gi ni din.
And omo vote to Lamine Yamal na area ya young player of the season our La Liga.
Our La Liga. Young player.
Young.
Enti the Ekeka ko the best player no.
Because they say the young okura na oni na me you the 2 hours.
Ken we dey ma me mo transfers ne so ma.
Okay.
Mas Allegri aka kire AC Milan mpanyufo se opa Adran Rabiot. E wo AC Milan bo buku no. AC for enya Luka Modric. This season mo mbo Europe. Next season person mo qualify by Europe. Ana coach ni say ope players a omo experience on betima bo omo. Na Adran Rabiot no one na ye adwuma e wo Juventus Spain. Enti AC for ne nkofa ne mbra. Problem e wo ho ne ye say AC Milan embo Europe. Adran Rabiot the Olympic Duma say a qualify for UEFA Champions League. Or just 6.4 million euros e Olympic Duma say or the highest paid player ho. Oko AC Milan na omo highest paid player so e Rafael or just 6.4. Oba is kanu AC Milan intimi ntua by coach ne say opa Branty a friend say Adran Rabiot. Arsenal Abraham so mo pe Aston Villa for attacker Morgan Rogers. Morgan Rogers. Arsenal Abraham. The only attacking midfielder currently Arsenal for rely on Martin Odegaard. Ateta say this season Abraham no or person man attack on yeshe. Sen attack obetima yeshe. I also onya players are every position bia no on betimanya 2-2-2 or more option ho. So the attacking midfield role Morgan Rogers a player ba kwa Arsenal for any abrese on ba ko fa sa Branty no. So what check your Branty ni this season na the numbers enye bad. 14 goals, 15 assists in all competition. Arsenal for going for Morgan Rogers. Antonio Conte wa Napoli. Or say Chaloba from Chelsea. Chelsea defender Chaloba. Antonio Conte wa Napoli wa head coach. Or say Di Laurentiis enkofa Chaloba enfa nimbra. Chaloba enya the first game wa Chelsea na and Antonio Conte. Say anopano de betu dwa Chelsea Kukureya. Caicedo, Kopama ana Enzo Fernandez. Omo nkwa no me untouchable say wa Chelsea. Obi etimi ko eno an Antonio Conte say opa Branty friend say Chaloba. Ento hian we anim ho ekire ho. Say or the Scott McTominay aba afa or the Billy Gilmour aba afa Di Bruyne eba. Other guys no ho into opa Chaloba e wo Napoli for next season. Barcelona after say omo try so many players ni bi di aba no. Barca see 8 players e be free bobo ko nim. 8. Na 8 players no mo he say on beton mo Esco mbenya no 30 million euros no be generate. And
Nipa 30 million.
30 million.
As on more from.
Our from pioneer players omu
Okay.
And as our 8 players ne kwa. Eska on beti omu wage bill ne so no 20 million euros. Omu wage bill ne so. Na players no Ansu Fati oko Paul Victor Dinwum, Iñaki Peña, Ora Romeo, Christiansen din wo list nim. Ena yem wa kaka.
Christiansen.
Ni din wo list nim. Na adekronti a omu hia se ska ne yese. E wo se omu timi generate 10 million euros for financial fair play na timi amaki sure say omu goalkeeper omenya no one Garcia etimi register. Enti Barca betima register one Garcia. E wo se omu timi nya 10 million euros. E wo sa financial fair play no so. Enti omu try say 8 players emu betima generate 30 million euros. Na salary no 20 million euros eso ate. Na me no ka say Chelsea said the new offer come Brighton. Joao Pedro. Yes. Chelsea said the new offer come Brighton. First offer no Brighton for anje. Second offer no Chelsea see 50 million euros, 50 million pounds plus a player loan.
Okay.
And to me 50 million pounds ne kono. Omo say tebiri omo player ba ko di ama Brighton say onkobo loan e wo Brighton. Na no me konti a Chelsea ni average Joao Pedro no so. Chelsea for season na ekwa we Premier League no. Teams so mu create big chances. One Liverpool 112 big chances. Do otosu mienu ye Chelsea. Onya 93 big chances. By which big chances omo tosu mienu na ko hwe omo share goals na omo tosu 7th. Enti what's that?
Joao Pedro nim goals sir.
How many numbers in 10 goals, 6 assists.
10 goals.
6 assists. Inti omo open no. Say deal baba inti Joao Pedro so mbenti new bid no Chelsea e de akọ. Robertis Eko Manchester United omo try say Anthony die number solve. Ama Anthony agent Luis Conte. Our Manchester so e omo try some be solve Anthony die no. Ken unim say Diego Pablo Simeone. Aka che Atletico Madrid say omo nko tabiri Anthony mbra Atletico Madrid. Na Brantie ne ba Spain die wa beye no. Obehia so besi akan wo Wanda Metropolitano. Inti Atletico Madrid for so abewrem for Brantie fe ne say Anthony. Mede manusi no. Ma me nko wie wo ankasa wadamfo Jose. Team e friend say Fenerbahce ene Spurs e negotiate for Bissouma. Jose si ope Bissouma e won finfin ho. Next season e wo Tukai Turkey League nim. Na omo ye negotiation na minim die si was Spurs. Ana Spurs mpanyimfo aka che Fenerbahce for say ye negotiate on Bissouma na mo mpa Richarlison. Enti Spurs won ankasa epese Fenerbahce sa fa Richarlison.
Eka Bissouma ho.
Enti omo se ni nyina be gina Jose so. Se Jose ka so be hia Richarlison dia on be negotiate.
Obi obo Brazil number 9 na ye de na to obi so sa no.
Enti se die. Bissouma ana Brantia Bissouma ana Richarlison. Se Fenerbahce ni ehwe so betima kopie ma.
They say career asensem na sesen.
Se die.
Me hu picture bi ana as o baby onam no obedwen say airport. Na say Madrid for si bo say no. Che zana a old picture.
But you say be aka Real Madrid beti ane Benfica beti ase. On say Benfica de Costa de wakasa onu ni sika se mo mfa ndi agro.
And so who say who bibi say ya na ayo say o yeden.
Okoye medical.
Picture
we time na no nkwada na.
No nkwada no ni. What just say what do say player bi any team do so bi any bobo.
No comments.
Trust me.
No comments. Na sani me we kra na ya na I wonder say. No Carrera sidie. Anya na wa be your story is Manchester for per left back. Where is also Manchester player? Omo ko fa no e.
Also on pe ono nko.
Anya no na mpe man you know. I just don't get some of these things.
Okay.
We only bought check Patrick Dugu.
Where are they Chendugu?
Na Manchester United coach say me ko per left back.
Now we so ho.
Wow player ho say me mpe no akọ chase ka for Patrick Dugu. What's one my boy na come Madrid. Still who go so say me per left back. What is that?
CR7 goal no.
Ken
I don't know go for your outside.
CR7 goal ni die.
Ohun say ohun die.
Me come no crepa dia. UEFA for the FIFA for. Say omo ma me Van Dibio.
Or the line Maya. It depended your mom.
Hey, now saying you must draw line no. I am beginning to suspect say Ken say the problem is not the VAR. The problem is the people behind the bar. Nipa net si computer na no omo nye clear offside omunya ntro no mutwa
line no omutwa chia na
me ba Kent give me the line per line ma me na wow she line bi omo draw the aba na picture keep on rotating it
the picture ne line no line it is straight we line straight line
me pa cho question obi sa from this line they say oh they be the other one question obi sa they say the kick of the player inti ye dey na check ye the foot of the player na check and then the way on the ball na check
then on the ball na check
me ba cho kwa me picture na me the on the ball na draw line but I say the foot of the player who had the pass
say na nine the kokromoti no
me ba cho an well the ball na check you say crown pa we dey crown no ma boy shame hey football Indian and say they mu wi bi shemu o
mo referees mo referees
me dey there
clean go
e da ho na woni say go ni to mo no minim say we dey ye be born of hey me who ya say referees ya mbo na say hey oh no come on me I support Ronaldo in so many ways but this is so obvious
say
FIFA for minim promise how ma dey Ronaldo minim what is going on looks like I say yenye bibi kakra fanja uja for last one. I don't get these things. And now na FIFA president so me say Ronaldo Combo Club World Cup. Please.
That's what deserve.
See, adia Ronaldo aye e international football no. Aye remarkable. Me pesa nyema way to dance what Ronaldo has done. Ronaldo we did 40 years. And na Portugal team no Ronaldo na essay no. Ronaldo on say Portugal team and Ronaldo ne say no. And that Portugal ebe sambia ye say Ronaldo. And that Portugal be ya de bia no mapo before fraud ya hye no. Coach na ogina Portugal bench no. Roberto Martinez. The money was from too much.
Ben no hwe second half no name oye.
It was because Germany were tired. And one saw the players ni begugu mu ana mo bobo. Point ne say team we sa wonya team bi na ohihye who made food Emma na who are the same place ever one team mu you just carry them now do mo aba be team. Let me give you one example. Spain ebe Euro 2008 because Barcelona had given Luis Aragonés omo Iniesta momo Javi. Aragonés needed to add Marcus Senna keke. Enter sa Portugal team the PG for aye dia ama omo pa omo ma say Joao Neves ni Vitinha the kind of partnership ni understanding and what these two boys in temi and one say what times have made for no now the Bruno Fernandes aka ho
but that's Joao Neves ne Paulina coach ne person baako ball na Vitinha ne Joao Neves
and until say Roberto Martinez onyade tio PH midfield na eye enviable e wo Europe no Vitinha Joao Neves, Fabian Ruiz, and Tessa. It is how they bought the Portuguese national team. I just the Fabian Ruiz all PF film. I'm a Bruno Fernandes. I be shame. Fabian Ruiz, Bruno Fernandes. Why not add? So you are even upgrading it, and Tessa. So what is your problem? Nowadays, Joao Neves is about two. Akwa we onye serious bako kra wo na Bernardo Silva chinchin na obebo bo ni bi well mama nka masam ntwam nko kitwa bi ha mama san ka asam bi Ronaldo no mo manage no with all due respect he's 40 years Sunday obebo final say enye
so uniform
tani apon awie Ronaldo edube bi a take him out mam kwara ni bi mo no no anka san regaining the energy for bobo ken nka masam wa he say am no ka say Osimhen offer mienu na dan enim. Hilal for no say on money 30 million euros a year. Galatasaray so money 15 million euros a year. Na Galatasaray sika no times 2 of what Hilal see on the memano. Hilal for so mu nimre and na kopem Friday Victor Momo answer enye sa omu movie on. Last year eka todo bronanka oko Al Ahly Sika Al Ahly ka some the memano and no ana Hilal for no some the memano and the last minute and Napoli for kwayema deal no e cancel here and to be no ka say 30 million euros for Victor Osimhen take or you will not take a train boy no a response Dia tosubio Ken. Enra me say West Ham United for reject Chelsea offer for Mohamed Kudus no. I kept on wondering a lot of things. I am one pa. One, because we say West Ham United for no munya Kudus on beton because omu yeska. They need cash sankasa.
And Chelsea Kudus are rejected Saudi Arabia. So on Copa so stay. So when him say Denya Chelsea di anybody.
They for Chelsea to make official there.
My official base no
Exactly. You see, the mama I am one say. Me initially me say and what I heard from West Ham sources was that West Ham for say a cash plus players. That time no man can players kro. And no marriage I was like, how? Because West Ham for Pesca and the positions be or you would also go out and buy. And I mean Chelsea players somebody mama West Ham because I've rejected it. Ebiane sikana or from pa because Kudus contract mono. From 1st of July to the 10th of July. Wow, Babasa Ope Kudus bia a release clause now bet you are just 85 million pounds. Utu are no for Kudus. It is a yen drusa window noa. Wow, Kudus will be at least negotiate. It's when I heard that I was like, in any case, then the Chelsea 4% more turn on him at the now someone Tom Pedro too. I was surprised to be very honest. And he about bedroom peppers.
And it's good to say Chelsea make your official bid for Kudus.
It's good.
Yeah. Because Kudus do baby na yin na yabamu yaden. Na yabamu yabu. Say one ye. So 2 players plus cash. Oma rejected. Minim say don besi akobim. Ebasa Madueke na beko. Because Sancho ko.
Madueke na say Pedro Neto ba.
Debi Pedro Neto dey say oye player kese.
And some and also say ye he Mudrik e dey feel list no so.
Okay, yeah, Mudrik be free because he agene Jesse.
Exactly.
Agene Jesse number.
Because Chelsea for minimum some pe Jimmy Guinness.
I say Kudus ba onu ntimi ba.
So I am beginning to feel say Chelsea they are just throwing in the office. On the bids no quite different places. Say be say Joao Pedro about 10, about 7, about 11, about 9. Ebiane said Joao Pedro will throw in bid for Brighton. I'm trying to understand what Chelsea want to do, but clearly, as someone throw in offers and they take. They loan you out. Now, for that, I think it is more of a business conversation Chelsea are trying to do more than football conversations. But but my interest has gone in the say. I would love Kudus to play for big club. Libya make us second. With all due respect, you Ghana players, no, don't do na yes so muso.
Teams no more.
But the big necessary Ghana player been a big club.
It's a party.
Why you? Who say embarrassing pa? Until say recently Arsenal Champions League no mo ye bibia me ye hu no. Ye bo Champions League Nigeria ni we ni African players almost Egypt ni you don't see Ghanaian players playing in even Champions League semi or finals. Me what? This is embarrassing. Because we pride ourselves to say Ghana, Africa, we are the pride of Africa. Your talents. Who are talents now want to me showcase in what big club. Talents what's the same? A conversation as me war podium so now most African for no elbow bubble place. It gets me sad. Say the last time I got any crown for a podium no so was 2015. 10 years in year you crown from podium no so.
Any
day are you?
Any African best. Since the day 2015.
2015, 10 years in here, we can't even mount the podium. Yet we call ourselves the Brazilians of African football.
Now Fabianski ko West Ham United ko. Enti enka Robert Sanchez enka Disbury Hall. Nka on kano na skaka krabi nka no momfa nkwaje Kudus. But then say West Ham United for when he says our players na dey. Omo nhede nya bibibia wo.
Asam na dey check
this boys we dey. Wo dey omo kasika mo beje Kudus a skanu swa. Enti na Disbury Hall so nya bad.
Ken it's a bit that I don't understand this because
so why
West Ham
reject away.
West Ham here goalkeeper.
Anti am goalkeeper.
And Richie or the bid cost Southampton so per Aaron Ramsdale 25 million. West Ham here midfielders. Into the players they are mentioning, these are areas of West Ham here. Into no, me either say those players now media ni mo no enye the right place at Chelsea they call ye.
Maybe a different.
Be a different place. Okay. Well, anyway, here and there's Spain in France. Enye Ballon d'Or. I know say enye Ballon d'Or. Fine.
And the crowd will be in Kasa.
You bet me aka because
they normally say game way Nations League beba Ballon d'Or mono. Cristiano Ronaldo ne top scorer. That Nations League CC. Kwame. Nations League one actually goes pa.
Ronaldo 7.
Ronaldo has how many goals?
7.
Okay. But so
you can't say who win in Nations League. You say 2 players no one. Omo pre Ballon d'Or no mu nyina be gina game back mu abo. Inti no.
Sa game no mo bono obi so ye panyin wo.
Won say de ebetimi esi ne say. De obebo ball pa cha ne yonko no. Emre bi bedru. Se ye discuss Ballon d'Or ho komo a sa game we ebebem. And then necessarily say the obeshan no obeji Ballon d'Or. But we are saying is say umpo a back part of those conversations say Satan ma yemi enu kra ye hia ye ne kwasi saying.
I said Basadi, I said yakura, if anything. Lami yakura. Intend yakura the zone obe dribble need obe dribble point for sa what you say.
Nti say also nim dribble
and anya sa Kwame. Sa akura de ebe say dia wajibo antwetwe nko a.
Lebi nti now say Dembele obi asoso share.
Dembele kope go ono ope trophies. Or jeje trophy.
Say no France for no. Mun say nkwada no so mun nyina bo say Michael Olise so pre-ball ni bi bo.
Yeah, Olise
is very, very good player. And, you know, I know say any conversation about, but honestly, we are going to enjoy good football. Maybe I'm not going to look at Lami Yamani Dembele. Because share the components of Spain for midfield, you know, because one thing you need to note is say Luis de la Fuente eba, you know, Pedri on Shadanya starter was Spain national team
because Fabian Ruiz aba.
On say
or some Boba kono Arsenal kono
Mikel Merino na ti adi Lankasa ne 3-man midfield na ye Rodri, Fabian Ruiz, ana odi Pedri as number 10. Ana ye ko hero so ko pray free man Dani wo mo be share 10 aka. Inti Pedri ni 8 Lankasa open no. Oko Spain na e Fabian Ruiz na boss 8 no.
But report about say Pedri best start. But as the 8 and as number 10.
And no na me pese
me coach no. E hu so man mo 8 and man mo 10.
And renchi Spanish national team camp omo ye ni interview no omo bisa na say position ben open us someone nyina mo hwe Barcelona season we na me 8 na me comfortable into but de la Fuente so say 8 no on team 2 Fabian Ruiz so my conversation is also Pedri epe Ballon d'Or commodie pa
on the only Fabian Ruiz
because it's a Spanish national team no position on team 2 Fabian Ruiz there then we cannot rope in you into those conversations. But what's the
commodity? Just our commodity.
Oh, when you say, also road Raja, I said, so no Sujibi.
Because of this uncommon.
Also road Raja, also road Giano who says the same midfield as basically.
Fabian reason and the born in your face. Just a Pedri, and also was our body. You are more than ever.
And says they say, Oko Spanish national team 8 no Fabian in able. It just say, Pedri no, 8 me Fabian Ruiz ni free number 8 walk. I want to be say.
Baby, you're going to be so boy, it's over 10.
Biggie,
Ken, now what you say?
Now, me not doing baby.
Didn't come on,
Ken, my man shall see free Chelsea. Na Chelsea assigned Liam Delap. Yes, he's a good striker. He's a good prospect. And a Chelsea afa kwadano. Na auto prospector. Obe hiya sa obe mane bre. Said ye be kanka new environment obe find in home. Baby, I wa be urano. Obetimi a pick up the bits and pieces. No abo good game media ma because Liam Delap na Chelsea a fan no. Ken, open the top 10 strikers in the Premier League on count. About 37 matches and share 12 league goals. But Chelsea won't say BB wonimu. Omo fa akwada nde ne ba. Ebia within the next 2-3 years. Akwada ne betimi a mature into a very good striker. No manya mfa so de free ne so. Nana me that's worry anopa na me hu say Chelsea aye post. Post na Chelsea aye no. Almost your new number 9 arrive. Ne hono na me yam sheme de ma akwala no. Me yam sheme de ma akwala no because say unim Chelsea. Na unim Chelsea abakọ sema. Obo se na nse players omo bo mo fa Chelsea jersey number 9 ni nyina no. Aya na niam nkoyi mfa ma omo. Obi ba emfa woni ne level. Emfa woni ball a obo. Emfa woni baby a wadru. Once the person picks the number 9 jersey with Chelsea, na nneɛma ahyɛ aseɛ sɛ ɛgye agu ɛde ama player korɔ no nti sɛ wɔbusuani ne Liam Delap wadamfo ne Liam Delap woyɛ Chelsea supporter ɛwɔ sɛ saa bere yi mo hyɛ aseɛ sɛ mo bɔ mpaeɛ de ama akwadaa no sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ ɔbɛsucceed kendeɛ nti a meka saa ne sɛ mema few examples of certain players a ɔma ba bɛjoin ne Chelsea bɔ oboko no na ɔmo bɛfa the number 9 jersey na nneɛma nkɔ nkan amfa ma ɔmo Chelsea kɔfa akwadaa bi efiri Argentina ne efiri ni Di Stefano Ken Di Santo sorry akwadaa ne ba Chelsea no saa season na wabɔ ne ho mmɔde ama nneɛma akɔyɛ di ama akwadaa ne bebree joining Chelsea no wabɔ 17 matches and wahye 12 goals ɛwɔ ne league mu and ɔde ba bɛwura Chelsea bɔ oboko no Di Santo ba Chelsea no Ken and obegye the number 9 jersey akwadaa ne friend the new Maradona ɛwɔ Argentina at that time around 2008 Chelsea to akwadaa no 3.4 million pounds so we calculate the time value of money abanea na ya akwadaa ne bɔ den pa but obefa Chelsea jersey no na nneɛma ma yɛ den di ama no obo 16 matches ɛwɔ Chelsea team ni mu akwadaa na ntimi anhyɛ 1 goal kra ɛno ne nkonkoda ɛne na mu na Chelsea kɔkɔfa Gonzalo Higuain de ne bae Gonzalo Higuain from Juventus and Obewura Chelsea big player big level big status wababa Obewura Chelsea bo oboko ne mu sometimes Chelsea were problems for money mo people were expecting say bana wabana obaba be sesa nema de ama Chelsea na nema konkan wani mu honom ye wie na Gonzalo Higuain so about 19 matches de ama Chelsea no washa just 5 goals such a big player and omantimi antoalo ne so no ma brante ne koye Obama young ba bewura mu Chelsea from Barcelona Chelsea could turn around 10 million pounds Kino no so buy a player no about Premier League agi go campaign. Chelsea supporters ne felt to say bana all bana he's one person who knows the terrain. It will baba be remwa and never be con kind man wa Chelsea anymore. Obama young so baby rem or be father number 9 jersey wa Chelsea or be bought 21 matches. If you are saying no 3 goals pe and the ama Chelsea bo boko no. Romelu Lukaku buy in the second coming. He was bought around 75 million pounds. Kino be bought 58 matches that the Chelsea or she only 15 goals. After picking up the number 9 jersey, and a Murata buy. Murata be bought 72 games, and the Chelsea was just 24. Murata crampo there. Or no later, or realize this, number 9 jersey na man for can 170 na. So after one season, Murata and Penny Ford come number 9 on Pebium, or more jersey number 29. And a Murata says the jersey number, our Chelsea, and so still near man says the biggest of it all, a player friend is Fernando Torres. Good striker. No, I establishing who Premier League anymore. Or the record fee from Liverpool, British record fee that they buy Chelsea, 50 million pounds at that time. Can buy, you know. And your man can't find Fernando Torres. Or the ball 172 matches, or she only 45 goals, and they match Chelsea Bobo. And among all these strikers, I'm a bomudin. Di Santo, and I make us know a young player, not only known. And maybe Liam Delap status a brone there so. But Omo Makanina, Alvaro Morata, Obama Young, Gonzalo Higuain. These players are not yet top notch. Fernando Torres mo. No more establish your mo. A chair branch and friend is Liam Delap. But picking the Chelsea number 9 jersey and the man conquer and farmer players way. Until Liam Delap says yeah, if we nekwe. Jersey number now afano. Psychologically, spiritually, physically. A branch and chance yes or yen huajuma. And yes sir, a bad day in the amano. Our Chelsea bobo konimo. Ken Manchester United. Oh yes, story be. Say United they kwa goalkeeper. Na goalkeeper na United they kwa no. And you be as Emiliano Martinez Dibu. And a Manchester United decided to make kwa fanaba. Me assure say Manchester United supporters every year. Obi o tie dwumadi ni bia o te sa story we no. Ani je kese na be ba be hye na komam. Because Manchester United biggest problem for seasons now has been the goalkeeping department. Andre Onana semenye nene ye baba beka. It is also sorry now to say Man United coach, the technical team, and decided to make kwa goalkeeper friend say Emiliano Martinez. Me assure say when he beje because goalkeeper not prove beyond reasonable doubt. Hey, he's a good goalkeeper. Team will be obekomu bia no betimi abon ho modern. Oba Premier League ni mu. Obi be make case say Arsenal near man shada nkonkan. That is very true. But even the start to Arsenal company was very good. The first 8 matches, no one keeping 7 clean sheets. And the Arsenal obo kunimo. But eventually, for whatever reasons, and a goalkeeper ni free and or joining Aston Villa. Or joining Aston Villa, he has never looked back. Yakobo 2022 World Cup. He was the man of the Argentina Kokoje World Cup. No? And Obi Oche Bibiabe, he was the best goalkeeper in the World Cup. Since then, Waji FIFA best goalkeeper. Wajin it twice. The Lev Yashin Trophy. I Ballon d'Or. I my best goalkeepers. We are say Wajin it twice. Until watch beyond reasonable doubt say he's a good goalkeeper. Manchester United nyana ebe boamo. But in common supporters ni BD. About the age. Can almost feel at the age of 32. When you I was saying Kasami Manchester United, they share other young goalkeepers. They say Cavalier Zion Suzuki young goalkeepers around 22, 23. No more mefa goal post no. But so what the Premier League nechi? No what the Manchester United nechi? There is a precedent that there are other goalkeepers. No more experience, no more aged. But in the Premier League they succeeded. Oberkai Brad Friday for Tottenham. Jens Lehmann for Arsenal, Max Schwarzer for Fulham. These are all goalkeepers. I know more than 32, 33, 34. Echo. But in the Premier League, no more consistent with good performances. Manchester United and Ankasa, there is a case study. After Peter Schmeichel, Manchester United best goalkeeper Kenny Ebisawa Obeka Seyewanya. Obeka Edwin van der Sar. But Edwin van der Sar as a goalkeeper, Manchester United they turn no 34 years from Fulham. And a Manchester United turn and then a buy. Obe spended 6 quality years for Manchester United at the age of 40 in 2011 and free Manchester United team. Even at the age of 40, free Manchester, he was still Manchester United's number 1. I know yeah best goalkeeper Premier League. The Manchester United achieved the English Premier League and Sana Oko. It's Emiliano Martinez. Goalkeepers most of the time are different from outfield players. The more they grow, the better they get. Any experience, And I believe the age and the factor. Per the watch, he's a quality goalkeeper out of Manchester United based on the precedent.
Well, Messi Ba, Sisia Biggie, na Mababa Twaso, Yesia, Kwekwa Meba, Sisia, Mameko commercial break him.